This is the Kickgame podcast, episode 1. Peace to the gods that's tuned in. My name is Mellow Kickgame. I hope y'all caught episode 0. This is episode 1. Before I get to giving you guys who are familiar with me, I know you know me for the visuals and the things that you see on Instagram or the things you've seen on my websites and things like that, but before we get into that, I think I need to tell you a little bit more about my journey, about how I landed right here. Today is a special day. Today's my birthday. And I got my squad in here with me. And it's been a long journey, man. And it's been a lot of soldiers with me on the way. These are just a few. I want to thank my boy May 3rd who came in and held it down with me for my episode 0 introduction. Check him out, Hood Center Podcast, doing this thing. So, I'm from Brooklyn. I told y'all that before. Told you I'm from Crown Heights. I didn't even put out my first episode yet as I'm recording this. I haven't gotten a lot of feedback. I've just watched it myself. But it's 2 things that I think I forgot to say or I didn't really get a chance to. And I want to make sure that I get those 2 things in today. One is I'm the youngest out of, my pops got 7 kids, you know what I mean? I'm the youngest. So I got 6 brothers, who is real influential in my life. And they play a key role in all of this as well. Yo, if you got a little brother, if you're an older sibling, you really got to understand how important it is for you to help build up your younger siblings. It's been a lot of times, like I've never went to school in my area until high school. So through middle school, elementary school, I never went to school. My parents always tried to give me a better option. I wanted to go to school in the hood so I could learn how to boost, but they ain't want that life. So they sent us to school in the white areas, Park Slope, things like that. I used to move around a lot, so I've never just chilled on my block. I'd go to school in Park Slope, and these kids wouldn't understand my style. They would tell me I dress funny, I talk funny, I walk funny, and things like that. And it was a lot of times especially as a little kid, you feel unsure of yourself. And my brothers always assured me who I was. Like they instilled confidence in me. And it starts at home. So if you are an older sibling, it's important to remind your younger siblings that they dope. Niggas can't fuck with them. They got the swag. They was born with it. You know, the same thing that run through your blood, run through your siblings' blood. You got to remind them that. You know what I mean? Because the core base is where you get a lot of your character from, your core. This weekend is Raekwon versus Ghostface. A lot of people that's my age did not grow up with that purple tape in their crib. They don't even know what a purple tape is. You know what I mean? They don't know what Iron Man is. I'm very familiar with these things because I had older brothers who was into it. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm blessed to truly understand this thing. And I was very observant since a little kid. I never talked out of turn. I always played my position. I like to listen. The OGs always say, yo, it's the reason you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. So yeah, peace to my brothers, all of them. You know what I mean? 2 of them resting in heaven. And my other 4, they here. Second thing I wanted to say was, I told y'all I'm from Crown Heights, I told y'all I'm from Brooklyn, but particularly my area, where I'm from, where I ran up and down, where I grew up, is Franklin Avenue. Shout out to everybody from Franklin Ave. Y'all know what time it is. I'm here to put on for the city. Know what I mean? Yo, my journey has been, you know, it starts with sneakers. People know me for sneakers and things like that. Again, like I was telling you, I know me for like the visuals. I'm a visual thinker, you know what I mean? A lot of visuals. But and that is what started me. We used to, when I was young, we had magazines and things like that. And in these magazines, in the back, it would have like a few pages with some sneakers in there, and you'll see the new gear that's coming out and things like that. So I always felt like, yo, it should be a magazine that's strictly about sneakers and fashion. You know what I mean? Not these last 3 pages of but the entire magazine. Shout out to Slam, man. I got that first Slam Kicks magazine. That magazine was amazing to me, to see a magazine from top to bottom full of sneakers. So I really got fascinated with magazine culture. I still collect them. I'm a hip hop hoarder, by the way. Yo, let me see this. I brought a couple joints with me to the studio today. This 2002 double XL with Big on it. You know what I mean? This is a 1999 Blaze, the one with Nas on the cover with the Lakers suit on. Yeah, I remember this is when we was in high school. It's a 2001 double XL, Hove and Beanie Siegel on the cover. You know what I mean? These are things that was important to me as a kid, because even to see your favorite rapper, what he's rocking, who he hanging with, you had to pay to get in. Like, you have to buy these magazines. Now y'all go on Instagram, you go on this blog, that blog, you see these things, right? But think about 20 years ago. I'm talking about I'm a kid, right, with these thoughts. So I like magazines. Shout out to Elliot Wilson, man. We used to call him Yellow Nigga. He used to write. The editor, he was the editor for Double XL. They used to have this thing in the beginning of the magazine called the editor's note. I was one of them hip hop nerds, so I would read the editor's note. It's like a little paragraph or two in the beginning of the magazine. The way he used to write, he would write like he was talking. I never saw somebody write like that. It was almost like a rhyme. I look forward to that shit. That's one of the reasons I used to write the way I did on my blog, Kickgame DVD blog spot. Everybody who been rocking with me know, you know what I mean? But that's why I was writing like that, right? So let's speed up. So I wanted magazines. So I started looking into magazines, and what I realized was, if you notice in magazines, the first thing you see when you open a magazine, what's the first thing, son? An ad. Magazines they make their money about ads. You gotta get a lot of ads. And another thing with the magazine is the covers. The cover is the most expensive thing. So magazines are like, it was really expensive. So I was like, it kind of killed my dreams when I found out how much those covers cost to get made and things like that. So then I was like, man, I said, niggas don't like to read. I want to give these niggas pictures. So you know what? I'm going to start recording shit. I'm going to put this in video form, right? So Kickgame was like a magazine. That's the way I record things. That's the way I see things, right? The way I capture this culture is like showing the connections between sneakers and hip hop. You know what I mean? Because they go hand in hand. That was another thing that I used to. That was one of my journeys in it. I always felt like hip hop was neglected in sneaker culture. It wasn't like how it is now. 10, 15, 20 years ago. Now every rapper, it's at least 10 rappers with their own shoes. It wasn't like that. And even with the state of uh the game right now. A lot of rappers have shoes, but I still feel like there's some that are lacking. Like the fact that Jay-Z don't have a shoe is crazy to me. Some kids might say, "Yo, he might he can't sell those. He don't have a selling point." 'Cause that's what a lot of young niggas are telling me. Yo, son, we don't drink Henny no more, son. And I'm telling you right now, this dude say it ain't just cause it's Jay, it's cause it's a better drink. We working, man. We gotta get up, get some money. Like, there's no hangovers. We don't gotta search for the VSOP. Every Douce bottle is VSOP. You know what I'm saying? This little bottle, you could get you a big old bottle of Hennessy or this little bottle of Deuce. You know what I'm saying? You pay for the quality. So that's how we move, you know what I mean, with that part of the culture. Sneakers, hip hop, they go hand in hand. Now, with me, I'm a grown man, so you gonna get a lot of life as well. Like I speak on life as a whole. Like I told y'all in episode 0, man, I got 3 children, you know what I mean? And I see a lot of things going on in this world, and I think if we just sit back and say nothing, then you might as well sit back and say nothing when shit's going wrong. You know what I mean? If you ain't part of the solution, you're part of the problem. I feel like a lot of people don't want to step in and guide these young kids, and that's what I'm here for. You know what I mean? Your Uncle Mello is in the building, you heard? And I'm here to put on for the city, yo. Told you I brought a couple of my dogs with me. And yeah, we gonna get into some things today. Talk about some hip hop, some sneakers, and the journey, you know what I mean? Everybody here that's with me, they've been here, they've been a major part of this journey. I got my firstborn on the camera with me, young Jolo. I got my dog, he made it today. My dog Triple C's in the building. I got my nigga JP. He on deck, the mayor. You heard? I got my nigga Teddy Biggs in the building, you heard? Like he made it, you know what I mean? And my nigga D, Lucky Lefty, you already know. On deck, like, um, it's like I told y'all earlier, today my birthday, so we was just vibing. Normally, we'd be up in some club or some shit like that, right? Today is actually my birthday. Today's a Monday, and one of the things, first, I want to say fuck COVID, yo. That shit is crazy, altered our lives. But you know one thing about everything being closed is we've been forced to start doing taking actions differently. And now we're actually celebrating our birthdays on our birthday, man. I told my boy that a couple months ago, like on his birthday. We was out in the middle of the week, and I was like, yo, you know, if the world was open, we would have been pushing this shit back till Saturday. You know what I mean? So if the world was open, we would have actually been celebrating my birthday in 4 days. You know what I'm saying? Instead of actually today, right? And you know, the life of a black man or a man, period, yo, you can't really be dependent planning for shit like that. I know my niggas say don't throw shit in the air or whatever, but reality is you know, we squeeze all the juice out of the lemon of today. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm thankful I get to celebrate with my dogs today. We doing something different this year. You know what I mean? We came up in here real quick before we bust moves, and yeah, yo, we came here so I could set off this first episode and let y'all know a little bit about myself. So, one of my first dogs that I want to bring up is my first guest. This is my nigga. I known him since middle school, and Yo, this nigga right here, like, um, he a man who wear many hats. You know what I'm saying? We know him throughout the hood. Throw some of the best parties. I mean, this man got 10 brothers. His family huge. Like, they the hood Brady bunch, you heard, but they like really hold it down like in a way that a united family front, son. It's a beautiful thing, man. Yo, welcome my boy Triple C's to the Kickgame podcast.
Yo, big facts, big facts.
Peace to the God. See it, you fill up, pour up. Our nigga always saying pour up.
Yeah, say, you always gotta, drink a little deuce here and there, little 1, 2. Oh, this your phone.
Yeah, son. So what the deal, son?
Regular, man, just here, trying to soak it up, see what we got going, you know what I mean? See what we got brewing,
Yeah, man. You've been definitely one of the people who was on me to start this, to get my foot into something, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate your I would say persistence, patience, you know what I mean? It's a lot, son. I know it's cause you don't have to say shit, you know what I'm saying? You could just go about your own day, but you always be like, yo, son, you gotta do something. You gotta start, you know what I mean? You start your podcast, you could do it and shit like that. And yo, I appreciate that shit, man. For real, like, I'm gonna try my best to put on for the city and make niggas proud, you know what I'm saying?
Big fact.
And live up to the expectations everybody got, you know what I'm saying? I know this niggas out there that done told their homeboys, yo, watch my man podcast, son. This nigga funny, this nigga that. Niggas watching this shit right now like, yo, this nigga ain't funny, son. I ain't laugh yet, B. What sneakers this nigga got on?
Yeah,
he ain't got no off-whites on. Come on, son.
You know how that go. Niggas always be on
so,
shit.
You know, in time, hopefully everybody who sent their people here, everybody who know me already know how I give it up. But to everybody who's new to this, welcome. And I hope you give me a little bit of your time, you know what I'm saying? To
Word, tune in.
Yeah, so you could see what we on, what we about, you know what I mean? Yo, son, I gotta ask you straight up and down, cause you rock a lot of them Barclays, son.
Copy.
I've been boycotting that nigga. I don't like how he go on when it come to issues in the black community, bro.
Copy.
I said, yo, I'm boycotting that nigga, son. You went and bought all 3 pairs. The last 3 Barclays that came out, you bought every one. Right?
Yeah, why you put me on blast like that? But yeah, I did, but this is just me. The Barclays, them shits remind me of school. Them shits remind me of when I was a young boy and I couldn't get those. You understand? And that's what this is about, bro. Like, I got 11 brothers and sisters. You think it was easy for me to go and get some Barclays?
Hold up, though. So, we gonna look over his stance on his political views.
Of course, because you know what I mean. These is nostalgia kicks, bro. We not going back. We talking about Barkley at that time, with them kicks was like, and I was in my feelings like, damn, this nigga got them shits on it. I ain't got them. Like, you know how that feels, bro. Like that.
It was funny. I just got flicked, son. I had them shits, son. I've bought those many times in my life. I had those for my 20th birthday. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dag, look how time fly. You see that shit? Like, yo, that's just how time fly. But you know what's crazy? At this point in the game right now, like, I feel like it's hard to support that nigga, man. It really is hard for me. I can't get with sucker shit. You know how I am, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
When I feel like somebody moving in a manner that's just I'm at a loss for words, you heard? But moving as a sucker, son, unhonorable, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost, son, it's different if you have a opinion that goes against the grain or something, like, that's fine. But when you every single time choose to go against what the coaches are pushing,
right,
that you make a clear statement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You make a clear statement when you go against what our culture's pushing.
Yeah, that's a
Last
fact.
episode, I was talking about New Balance, and I said those is for cornballs. I know a lot of people gonna get upset about that one. You know what I mean? Let me elaborate a little bit about that New Balance thing. And for example, in our neighborhood, right, we have two bars, two popular bars. Now, one is called 95 South, one is called Franklin Park, right? So when you go to Franklin Park, there's no Douce, no Hennessy, no Ciroc, no Coronas, no Heineken, no Modelo's, none of that shit. You heard?
Straight IPAs and all that Brooklyn
They
breweries and all
don't.
that bullshit.
All they
Yeah.
have is German beer
Facts.
and wine,
Right.
right?
Right.
Now, when you go around the corner to 95 South, they have all the things that we drink. Why do you think this bar carries all these things that we don't drink?
They don't want you in there.
Bingo. Okay.
They
Now,
don't want you in there.
when it comes to New Balances, those white men who want separation from niggas in the hood, these are the things they buy. When you go to certain stores in the city, you never walk in the store and they don't sell Jordans, and you be like, yo, there's no Jordans in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go to stores like Paragon. I know it's New Balance that go up to 200, 250 and shit like that. These shoes are bought on purpose for separation. Those shoes I see is them as separation shoes. You know what I'm saying? And also, them shits remind me of Zacconis and Brooks. They do. Like, and that's what my thing is, why I kind of separate myself totally from it. It's like, yo, all right, this is what y'all fuck with because y'all don't want to fuck with us. Cool. Well, I'm over here with it. You know what I'm saying?
Quick question. Do you think Charles Barkley getting paid off these kicks?
His name is not on it, you heard?
So there goes right there.
But at the end of the day,
We
all know
we
what
know
it
where they
is.
from.
You
Yeah,
know
that's
what
a
I mean?
fact. But they ain't putting CB on them. They putting up tempo, whatever the color is now.
Yeah, his name ain't on it.
You know what I mean? So when I look at it, it's like, yeah, I know it's a Barkley, and we all know Chuck. He's a, you know what I mean? Chuck is Chuck. He gonna say what he want. But as far as the kicks go, come on. We all know we want a pair of Barks, bro. You crazy? But the prices, forget about it. You can keep those for them prices. I'm getting mine's retail.
Yo, so now it's that part of the game. So Barclays, those is like 175 retail, right?
They 160 retail after tax, yeah, about 175.
All right, Barclays is 160. They always been around that 140. They now, 160, whatever.
Cool.
Now Barclays have entered the reselling realms, right? Those become a hot shoe. Now those are selling for $250 when they was hot. You know what I mean? They keep restocking them and go down a little bit, but at the high point it's about $250. I know a couple people pay $250 for them shits already. Do you think a Barkley is worth $250?
No. I'll give it 200. 250, no. That is
But that's not even $100 on the box. That's like an $80 to have it if you want it.
200 should be the resale. if you should come up
Son,
your 40. Come up a good 40. Bro,
Son,
there's no way bro, you seen me. I went through hell and high water.
Yeah,
I refused.
no doubt.
You told me, yeah, I got somebody right now. And I said, all right, keep those.
Mm-hmm.
I walked in the A, whoop, sitting on the shelf. I'm downtown with, I'm on Fulton. I'm with Biggs. Biggs, what? I'm grabbing it. Get those cons. I ran back, got him. Fuck it, I ain't even gonna play myself.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Because it's retail. I'm not gonna be like the other day. What I mean, bro.
So you call all your shits retail?
Retail.
You said you caught one in Atlanta.
One in Atlanta, two in Brooklyn.
Mm.
These ones on my foot, I caught in Atlanta.
Mm.
Walked in there.
Black on black crime.
on black crimes. You already know.
That's a hard fitted right there too. That's
Make
the,
sure you get that. That's that fair guard.
That's
Make
the
sure you
fair
get that.
guard.
Yeah, make sure. Yeah.
Mm.
$70 for the hat.
He about to leave Nike and he going to Adidas. This is like, so I can't even name how many people, but a lot leaving Nike, going to Adidas. What does that say about what's going on at Nike?
You already know what that's saying about what's going on tonight.
It's something going on, definitely.
Of course.
Another thing, I don't want to be pouring my own deuce, son.
Yeah, man.
Word up. I need the bottle girls.
Any bottle girls that's out there, you need to come through, come pour up the guards.
Nah, hold up.
You know what I mean?
We ain't going to move
Not
sloppy
anyone,
like
not
that.
anyone,
Hold up.
not anyone, though.
Hold up. I want to say, yo, happy birthday. Shout out to my dog, Capri. His birthday was yesterday. His birthday is the day before mine. Capri is a man who wear many hats. And Capri, I'd like you to get a bottle girl. What's the word? Not just send one, but like when somebody recommendation. Yo, I'd like you to recommend the right bottle girl for
he
the
need to
show.
recommend
you
a
know
mean one. We don't want no any old. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure you just right. You also gotta be classy too. You know what I mean? You also gotta be classy. We don't want no hood boogers around you. Don't be scratching your ass around us and all of that. You don't want none of that. You know what I mean? Don't be farting. None of that wild shit. We're not trying to deal with none of that. For real.
But not for real.
And make sure you got all your nails. She gotta have all her nails too. And the hair gotta be done. No wigs.
Yo, chill, son.
Facts. You gotta state all of that because you just gonna get any chick and then they gonna be up here.
Scare them all.
Nah, you want on point. Am I lying, fellas?
Yo, this is what's going on.
You want on point,
all right,
bro.
So
that's all I'm saying.
He's okay in the bottle girl. I don't want nothing to do with that.
That's
Capri,
fine. That's fine.
Any bottle girls you get, send them to Triple C.
Send them to me, and I'm gonna validate them. They send them their resumes, and we're gonna make sure that they qualified to come in here and serve some guests. And they gotta have their nails done. At least that.
Yeah.
Pop my demo tape and start to beat my head. Peeked out my eye, see if he was beating heads.
Kickgame Podcast episode 1. We back. We back with another one of my top dogs. You know, yo, my dog Lefty, man. Yo, it's always hard for me to explain my nigga Lefty, man. You heard? This is just my dog, you heard? Y'all will see in due time, man. Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, I'm here, man. Supporting you, brother, on your born. You already know.
Yo, I appreciate it, man. We fuck with this rock shit, bro. I see you got your crown on, son.
I had to throw it on today.
Nah,
Rock boy
dog.
vibes.
Yeah, bro. Like
The deuce.
we prefer crowns over team fitteds. Why you pick your rock crown over like a team hat, like a Bulls hat or a Yankee hat?
Well, for me, I really stopped wearing different teams like that. It really got to catch my eye for me to wear a different team fitted.
Why you think you too
I'm
grown?
I'm straight New York. I'm too Brooklyn, so I just wear Yankee like.
That's the only team you
and
rocking.
Yankee like New York. I'm a New York nigga, so I rock all New York shit, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got my black Timbs on. I'm repping on some Brooklyn shit today.
No
I ain't
doubt.
got the kicks on, but next time you already know. But
And it's still winter time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So Black Tims is still
Yes.
sanctioned.
But it's a lot of nice fitters out there though, son, with different flavors. I see the young
Yo,
boys got the different
bro,
colors under their brims.
That's
now
what's
and all
going
that.
on right now. It's a
Yeah.
lot of that. But ultimately, like I know this spot, Hat Club,
Yeah,
is real popular with that shit right now.
yeah.
And like I always tell niggas, Hat
you-
Club is
What you
popular.
was saying like it take like 3 months to get your joint though?
It take
son?
3 months on a pre-order.
on a pre-order. Okay.
Other than that, they drop their hats like 2:00 in the afternoon. Them shits be sold out at 2:02.
Yeah,
Just like
I know you was
Jordans and
telling
everything
me,
else,
yeah.
right? Yo, listen, I'm good, bro. All that shit is cool. I like it because my son liked them. My son banged them. You know what I mean? Let me see your Hat Club joint real quick.
So you got that new planes on today though.
Yeah,
Let's
bro.
talk about that.
Son, you see these hats is dope, and they come with a pin on them.
That's Hat Club.
Yeah, this is why the young boys like them. This is what
So what's the color of the
separates
brim?
them.
What's the under the brim?
It's a blue bottom, right?
Okay.
So they shits come with pins for each joint. But what I tell my young boys is, yo, bro, all of my rock hats come with a pin.
Yeah. So who started the
Oh!
pins? Who started the pins on the hats?
It's the
Okay.
the rock,
Okay.
the
All
rock,
right. I just want
the
to know.
rock, the rock. So I
Okay.
don't have to worry about no fucking Hat Club hat.
Yeah.
Respect to Hat Club.
Yeah.
Respect to. I've spent enough money with y'all, bro. I ain't here for kissing nobody's ass. 90 days for a fucking hat? Like, you kidding me? I'm an adult. Like,
Yeah,
what type
like,
of shit is
What
that?
if I got a mean fit and I'm
Son.
like, yo, this hat right here?
How about we
You
live
gotta
in a
wait?
hood, right?
Yeah.
Where niggas steal packages. How about you wait
Oh,
90
my-
days for a hat and some niggas steal your shit?
Yeah, son.
Like, God forbid. That's what I'm saying. I don't even play like, but it's like, why even go through all that shit? And then sometimes you wait 90 days for a hat, you get your hat, and then guess what? They drop it
a
on the
new
fucking
one.
site. They drop the same hat that
Oh.
you just waited 90 days for. Like, I've seen it happen. Like, what the
So
fuck
what's
is
the
this?
wait for?
Hype and bullshit.
Yeah, that's how it go.
I just want to say thanks to everybody who tuned in. Thanks to everybody who sent their peoples here, you know what I mean? Like, yo, check out my man and what he doing. This is just the beginning, you know what I mean? We gonna keep growing, keep progressing, you know what I mean?
Word.
Everybody that's out there who rock with me, you know what we call it, the exclusive circle. Peace to everybody
sir.
in the exclusive circle. And yo, stay tuned. Stay up with your boy, and I'm gonna get up with y'all. It's Mellow Kick Game 1.
That I can't do for me. I already got my team. I tell 'em we good.